It is very windy out. I think it just changed over to snow and ice not that long ago. But yeah, it's really blowing out there. Here comes the winter storm. Uh-oh. I wonder if Daddy got the generator going or stocked up on gas. Uh-oh. Mitty. It's okay, Mitty. Mitty, you're such a scaredy cat. You are. It's alright. Mitty is nervous because the lights keep flickering because it's so windy. Oh no, you're not coming up here. Look at this. Look at this. You're not allowed on the couch. No, you're not. You're not. You're fine. You're in the house. You're not outside. You're gonna be okay. No, you can't come up here. You get down. You get down. Oh, what is, look at this. Look at how scared she is. She's such a scaredy cat. Look at this. What should I even do with this? She knows she's not allowed on the couch, and the only time she ever gets on the couch is when we're not home. Or she doesn't think we're home. She's so scared. She hears the wind howling, because it's really windy, and she sees the lights flickering, and she's scared. Mitty. Mitty. My goodness. Poor thing. Poor thing. The biggest baby I've ever seen. You're okay, honey. Yes, it's all right. Yeah, you're okay. Don't need to be scared. No, we're in a nice warm house. You're with your mama. Yeah. She hears the wind. She's like, oh. Day 23. Is it? Oh my gosh, it's the 23rd. Oh my goodness, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. That's crazy. So Lily and I just finished cutting out gingerbread cookies. I mixed up the dough yesterday and it chilled overnight. And so once those are cooled, we will ice them because I already made the icing. And I made croutons. So what I end up doing is if we get to the end of the sourdough loaf and it looks like nobody's gonna eat it because it's gotten a bit too hard or whatever, I'll often make croutons with it. I'll just cut it up into cubes and put some olive oil on it and season it. And it makes really, I mean, I can't eat them, but my family says that they're really yummy croutons. So that's a little trick. If you get down to the end of your sourdough loaf and you've got like the heel of the bread and nobody wants to eat it, just make yourself some sourdough croutons. And that actually is good timing because we will be having a salad on Christmas Day. So I'm just gonna put those in a container and they'll be fine until Christmas. So yeah, I think we're also gonna work on making an orange garland. Yeah, Lily?
I really want to make that.
Okay. Oh, you need to come over? There she is. So I got a batch of bad oranges in my Walmart pickup order. Oh, you want to see the snow out there and the wind? It's not really focusing. Let me see if I can get it to focus outside. No. Anyway, we're glad to be home today. I'll say that. But anyway, I got a bad batch of mandarins and they refunded my money and told me I didn't need to return them. So we are actually going to cut those and make an orange garland because that's something we'll leave up all winter.
So pretty.
They are pretty. We'll hang them in the front window there. So that's what we're gonna do once we get all this flowery mess cleaned up.
Oh, can I make one for my room too?
You can make one for your room. Yeah. I'm out braving the snow and wind because I have to get something in the mailbox today, which I feel so bad for mail carriers on these nasty days, but I guess they're used to going out in this, but oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put my hood up and hunker down while I walk to the mailbox. In case you want to make your own orange garland, it's very simple. I lucked out because I got a bag of bad mandarins, but you just slice them as thin as you can. So you slice across the grain, I guess you would call it, across the sections so that you have like the pretty wheel-like thing. I don't know what to call that. Anyway, and then you just slice them. It is hard to slice them thin, but you slice them as thin as you can. I would say we probably did like, here, you want in on this? We probably did like 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah, the ends were hard.
The ends were harder. And then you just lay them out flat on a baking sheet and you bake them at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 to 4 hours, flipping every 30 minutes. And then what we did is we saved all the ends because I'll stick these in the freezer and make simmer pots with them over the winter.
So cute.
They are cute. Actually, I was saying it would be really nice if I would have thought ahead of time, and I'm going to try to remind me this next year, but to make little simmer jars for people as gifts, because if you had dehydrated orange, you could take that and put it in with some cinnamon sticks. You could get dehydrated cranberries and some pine. That's what I normally put in my simmer pots. Pine, orange, and I don't typically do cranberry. I do, what did I say? Orange, cinnamon, and pine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I've done apple peels before. Yeah. But yeah, wouldn't that be a fun little gift to give to someone? You just dehydrate some stuff and throw some fresh pine in there and give it as a Christmas gift. We need to remember that next year. So anyway, those are going to be in the oven for a while, and we are going to ice our gingerbread cookies. Brad just finished up his half day of work, just in time to decorate Christmas cookies with us.
I'm gonna eat a cracker.
let's chat a bit. So it is almost dinner time, and it is still, we didn't really get much snow, which is unfortunate. It was predicted that we would get like 2 to 4, and it's mostly, well, I don't know. We actually probably got more than what it looks like because it's been so gusty up here on the hill that it's just, I can still see the blades of grass. So it doesn't really look like we got that much snow. But what we do have will be sticking around because it is very, very cold. It's sub-zero temps right now. And I was thinking, like, these kind of days make me feel claustrophobic. And I was talking to my sisters, and they actually are enjoying the day because they're in and they're cozy, and like my one sister's watching movies, and I've been really busy today. I've kept myself really busy, but I feel trapped, I think, on days like this, which is so weird because it's probably because it's our first really super cold day. I went out to get the mail and that was enough. It was really cold and windy. So I mean, our real temperature is -1 last time I checked. It was supposed to keep dropping, and that's without wind chill. So wind chill, I'm sure it's way colder with the wind chill. But so I'm trying to reframe my brain and think, don't feel claustrophobic, feel cozy, which I am incredibly thankful. That was actually one of my first thoughts when I woke up this morning and heard the wind. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful that I have a home that's warm. And, you know, we have our electricity and we have our furnace, because, yeah, this would be really hard if we didn't have those things. So today, Brad and I got the kids' gifts wrapped, and I just have a couple of other little things to wrap up, which I'm going to do probably here before dinner. I put a roast in the crock pot this morning, which I'm so thankful I did that. And I just cut up some potatoes to make mashed potatoes, and I have Brussels sprouts roasting in the oven. So I am actually really hungry. I'm looking forward to that dinner, and that is going to definitely be a comfort dinner because roast and mashed potatoes. I almost didn't make the mashed potatoes because I will have them on Christmas Day, and then I thought, no, this is perfect to have with a roast. And I made like a little roux and added it to the broth of the roast so it's thicker. So it'll be perfect over mashed potatoes. But we're going to be eating here probably in a half an hour. So I think I'm going to try to get those few gifts wrapped up before that. And I honestly, guys, since I finished those 2 pairs of socks, I have not really been in the knitting kind of mood. I've just been working on this prayer shawl. And I think because I just want to get this done. Like I have a sweater that I'm knitting for my friend's son that I don't have very much left on. I was knitting that back before Vlogmas started. And then I have my second Felix, and I need to get that finished. That's almost done. All I have to do on that is put another sleeve on. And I think that, and then I have 2 pairs of socks that I need to finish up. But I just haven't been in the mood to work on any of those projects, and I haven't been in the mood to cast on anything new. So I think I'm not going to worry about that. I want to get this done because I'm making this for a neighbor whose father passed away, and that happened a couple of weeks ago. Her father was sick when I first started to make this, and then he has since passed away. So I want to get this to her. That's why I'm just exclusively working on this right now and not doing anything else. I have a little bit left of the second skein, and then I'm going to do a third one. I want to make it really big, and comforting. I love a big comforting shawl, you know, so that when she cuddles up in it, I hope she'll know that she was prayed for, what was being made. But yeah, so I'm gonna just keep going forward on this, and maybe after the first of the year I will have some motivation to finish up those projects and cast on a new one. And I did that mini skein scrap episode, and I got all kinds of ideas from that, but I never settled on one for myself. Although I did order 5 skeins of like an off-white fingering weight yarn from Knit Picks when they had their sale earlier this month, because I do want to make a garter stitch blanket with my minis held double with that. So I do want to start that. I think actually that's going to be a better project for me to do in the depths of winter rather than trying to squeeze it in the month of December, because honestly I think I've knitted less this month than I have all fall. And I know it's winter now, but like I don't knit as much in the summer, but from like the end of summer until through fall, I think this month I did the least amount of knitting. So I think I'm going to close this up now. Trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. How many of you, this would be interesting to know, how many of you have been through this storm? I think it's Elliot, Winter Storm Elliot. And I'm pretty certain it started over the whole way over on the west coast of at least the United States. I don't know, it might have been up in Canada too. Because yesterday I noticed on Instagram a few people from the Midwest were posting about it. I have to say, I have become soft in the last several years. When I was going out to the mailbox today and I was freezing and the wind was smacking me in the face, I just wanted to get in the house. And I actually was thinking about when we used to have animals and we would have to go out on days like this multiple times a day to check on them. You know, we had alpacas and goats and chickens. Yeah, and that was it. Alpacas, goats, and chickens. But when it's this cold, like we would have to wrap our alpacas in old coats and stuff like that, and feeding them, making sure their water wasn't freezing. So I think I've become soft since we haven't had animals for 3 years. I think we rehomed the last of our animals in 2019. It was either maybe 2018. I can't remember now because time has gone so fast. But anyway, yeah. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go and get those last of the gifts wrapped and then enjoy a yummy, warm, belly warming supper with my family. Oh, but let me know if you are also sitting through Elliot, Winter Storm Elliot. And did you get snow? Because just curious. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow's the last day of Vlogmas. I can't believe that. I didn't film on Christmas Day last year because I have my entire family here and it's hard for me to know who would be comfortable with that and who wouldn't. And so, plus I just really want to be present in that day. And if I'm filming, I'm still present, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be posting on Christmas Day, but maybe I'll do like a post Vlogmas catch up like I did last year. That's probably what I'll do. So have a wonderful evening, or maybe you're just getting started with your day. Maybe it's already Christmas Eve by the time you're watching this. That's tomorrow, because that's tomorrow for us. Oh my goodness. Anyway, went so fast. Okay, take care, everyone. What is that? that. Oh, that's a fun game. We haven't played that game for so long.
We just played it.
Who?
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't played that game for so long.
and this is what she does. She knocks her thing over.
She wants to play too.
You can't. No.